Alongside Brent Hubbs, I'm Austin Price for the Volquest Stock Report on this Alabama week. I'll lead us off this week. Stock up for me, and I'm going two of them because I'm not going with any stock downs after that beat down on the Bayou. I'll go first up, stock up special teams. I mean, look at where this group is kind of taking some criticism early in the year, and then the effort they had Saturday. You had the big punt return by D. Williams. You had two punts that were solid, one of them down inside the 5 on a great kick by Paxton Brooks. Now, he can still be faster in operation, but it was still a good kick. You had the muffed, opening kickoff for LSU, which was a great job by Paxton Brooks, putting it up into the sun with a spinner over there to the right. And then Chase McGrath, 4 out of 5 on field goals. Second stock up for me is Jalen Hyatt, who continues to play really, really well and continues to thrive. You could easily go Brew McCoy as well, probably really the combination of the two, but I'll stick with Hyatt for this week and see if Brew can make it 3 straight 100-yard games against Alabama on Saturday, where he'll be stock up for me heading into next week. Stock up for you.
Yeah, one quick note on Jalen Hyatt, averaging 14.4 yards a catch. I mean, it is all vertical, but it's not all the same route. It's not all a takeoff. He's doing a lot of different things, really diversifying his game and really growing in this offense. For me, all of that happens on the play you got from your offensive line. You look at Tennessee's offensive front. They didn't give up a sack. The one hit that Hendon Hooker took was a bust by Dylan Sampson. You rushed for 263 yards against a team that had only given up 106 yards a game. Nobody had moved the ball that way. Nobody had a 100-yard rushing day against them. Tennessee gets that with Jabari Small. You're without Gerald Mincey, and Tennessee didn't miss a beat. I thought they played physical. I thought they were very solid. They're going to be challenged, obviously, this week in a different way when you look at Will Anderson and you look at the fact that Alabama gives up 80-some-odd yards a game on the ground. But I thought just a terrific performance by that Tennessee offensive line on the road.
Well, since I'm not going stock down, we'll go right back to you for your stock down there, Johnny Raincloud.
Yeah, Johnny Raincloud, as you like to call me. Listen, my only criticism out of what Tennessee did on Saturday, and I thought they were terrific on Saturday, was, again, 3rd and long. They couldn't get off the field. And the biggest reason is because they didn't tackle very well. They had a couple of opportunities to tackle the receivers short of the sticks, and they missed them in the secondary. 7 missed tackles in the game by the secondary players. I picked that as a stock down because that's got to ramp up this week. Jahmyr Gibbs, they want to get him the ball in open space. They certainly want to throw those slants to the Alabama receivers. They've got to make that tackle. Tennessee does. They cannot give up those big chunk plays there. So I just think the secondary's got to tighten up. Termary McDonald's missed 4 tackles the last 2 games. You're going to miss some against good players, Austin. Okay, so nobody expects you to be a perfect tackling team. But when it's 3rd and long, you got a chance to get off the field. You got to get a guy to the ground. They didn't do that. Now, they did on the 4th down play with the booty. That was a great tackle right there. So there's moments. They've got to tighten it up a little bit this week against that open space Alabama offense.
Stock stagnant for me this week will just be the status of Cedric Tillman. I don't think you're going to know anything till Friday at the earliest, probably Saturday. I can see another announcement on College Game Day. He's more and more, moving in that direction, but at the same time, I don't know if he or Tennessee or people around him want to be able to play if you're not where you feel like you need to be. Like, Josh Heupel talked about that, being able to do what we require and not just, being able to walk around or just run around a little bit. He's got to be able to be normal, and I'm not sure he's there yet. Again, he's way closer than he was a week ago, and if you just saw him walking around the complex, you would think this guy has an ankle because it doesn't look that, but that's why he had the surgery. Moving in the right direction. We'll see. I would call it 50-50 at best, and at worst, he's back by Kentucky because I don't think they'll play him against UT Martin. Stock stagnant for you.
Yeah, I'm going to stay the same direction with me, and I'm just going to add all of the injuries and playing status in the matchup of this game. What's Jalen McCullough's status? Josh Heupel, we'll see what he says about that situation. Moving forward, is there a chance he could play? What does that look like after he's gathered all the information from that situation on Sunday? You mentioned in detail Cedric Tillman. And then on the flip side, for Tim Banks and Tennessee's defense, what are you preparing for Kentucky's offense? Where is Bryce Young? If it's not Bryce Young, could they play a Ty Simpson because he throws it a little better? You got multiple game plans going in. So one of the unknowns in this game is just the injury situation for both teams because both teams are dealing with some critical injuries. Now, Tennessee has overcome the Cedric Tillman injury very well in two SEC games. Alabama certainly that's a more significant injury if Bryce Young can't go. But Tennessee's got to be prepared for anything because of what might or might not happen at the quarterback position for Alabama.
He is Johnny Raincloud. I am Austin Price, and this has been the Volquest Stock Report for Alabama Week.